Hello, this is Carol Sanick of Carol Sanick Unscripted, and I cannot start this episode, the second of a trilogy, without giving you my disclaimer. Running Shoes, my second book, was born from truths that many people live but rarely name. These 3 episodes, last one, today, and next Tuesday, speak to these truths, not as confession, but as recognition. That's not the story behind the book. This is the emotional architecture beneath it. Over these 3 episodes, I'm walking you through the myth of escape, the descent that follows, and the rise that comes after. If any part of your life has ever required you to run, to fall, or to stand back up, you'll hear yourself somewhere in this arc. This is the ground Running Shoes stands on. This is the trilogy. And this is the descent. This is Carol Sanick. Stay with me, please. The fall never starts where you think it does. It starts the moment you stop hearing yourself. There are moments in a person's life when clarity arrives at the same time as crisis. When you begin to see the truth of the environment around you, its edges, its limits, its quiet dangers. And then something larger enters the room and demands all of your strength. This is the descent. Not collapse, not confusion. It was a forced stillness born from impossible timing. Just as the truth of the environment I was living in began to sharpen, a diagnosis came that could not be ignored. It didn't become the story, but it changed the terms of survival. It narrowed the horizon. It demanded focus, steadiness, and every ounce of internal bandwidth. The body could only fight one existential threat at a time. Everything else, even the truth rising inside of you, had to wait. The place you were living in did not soften when illness arrived. It did not become safer or steadier. Instead, it became more restrictive, more unpredictable, more demanding of silence. You were not allowed to speak your truth. Not about what you were seeing, not about what you were feeling, not even about the illness itself. The environment demanded quiet at the exact moment you needed clarity. That's not shame. This is not weakness. This is containment. You could see the truth. You could feel the misalignment, but you could sense the way you needed a way out. But acting on that truth, even thinking about acting on it, would have endangered your health. The stress of leaving was too heavy for a body already fighting to survive. This is what no bandwidth actually means. No confusion, no indecision. It's a physiological limit, a survival boundary. You stayed, I stayed, still because survival demanded it. When a person cannot move, they go inward. When they cannot speak, they listen. When they cannot leave, they see more clearly. You went deeper into the environment because there were no exits available to you. Not emotionally, not physically, not safely. You held the truth quietly. Not because it wasn't real, but because you couldn't act on it yet. This is the descent. Clarity deferred, not lost. The truth didn't disappear, it didn't dim, it didn't erode. It waited. It sharpened. It gathered strength in the quiet. And when the crisis loosened its grip, the truth would return with force, becoming the beginning of the rise. Come back to me next time when I wrap this trilogy up. In the meantime, come back with me now. I know I'm being a little heavy with these episodes, but I'm trying to help people understand the architecture of running shoes.